Hello, I'm Sheila Blanco, Public Information Manager for Savannah-Chatham County Public Schools, and joining me today is Mr. Clyde Newton. He is the Economic Development Liaison for Savannah-Chatham County Public Schools, and he has had a pretty busy job the last few months. You know, as everyone is aware, school did not return as we know it following spring break. For the fourth quarter, students were learning virtually at home, and we had to pretty quickly assess whether students all had access to the technology they needed to have those virtual lessons, and in many cases they did not. Tell me a little bit what your role was in helping to make sure that our students had equitable access to internet, to the computers that they needed, any kind of technology.
Well, when the assessment was made of our computer availability and what we had for students as far as distance learning devices, we saw that we were going to be coming up short. So we made an appeal to our business partners, and we're extremely fortunate in this community to have some outstanding business partners. We made an appeal, made some phone calls, and had some emails that we sent out, and we just had a tremendous show of support from our business and community partners. And within a short period of time, we had over $100,000 in donations for devices.
Wow, and that all came together very quickly, because this, school shut down, spring break didn't come back late. This was already late March, and you only had, at that point, 6 weeks left in the school year?
Exactly. The time was of the essence, so we wanted to make sure that we didn't lose any ground with regard to our students' learning and also the academic content. So when we made the call and it went out to our partners, they really stepped up, and so I don't think we lost much ground at all.
What was the reaction from some of the folks you called when you reached out to them and you explained what the situation was? I mean, obviously they stepped up, but did you have to talk anybody into it, or did everybody immediately see the importance of it?
There was no coaching or much of appealing at all. Once they understood what our need was, they said, the question was, how can I help? And beyond that, said, well, we have friends and colleagues in the community. Can we reach out to them as well? So this was just outstanding, and I just can't thank our business and community partners for all they've done for us.
And anyone who wants to step up, we have actually a button on our website, very front page of sccpss.com, that will allow people to do so, right?
Yes, just go to our Technology Donation Drive site on the front page and click on that, and you can make an online donation right away.
And this is something that, while obviously it was an immediate need for the fourth quarter of the 2019-2020 school year, it could be a continuing need, because no one really knows what school is going to look like in the fall.
Exactly. We don't have an educational crystal ball to kind of tell us where we're going to be. So, but we're just planning in the event that we need to continue the distance learning process.
And one last question for you. How important is it for our students to have that access?
Well, I tell you, when students are not able to come to school and they don't have the devices that we have, and internet access can be an issue, teachers are able to communicate with the students with these devices, and it's almost like they're in classroom. They can't monitor them for their behavior, but they're there to make sure that they get the instructional content that's necessary to keep them moving forward.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Clyde, for joining us today and talking about all that great help we've gotten from our business and community partners. And thank you to all of our business and community partners who have stepped up to work with us during this unprecedented time.